side blinding. Hey guys, we're back with another Live with Blitsy. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a lot of great things in store today, including a visit via Skype from Ken Oliver with some of his brand new products, so that's super exciting. We're going to show some shaker card fun. We have a winner to announce.
Yes.
Last broadcast we did a giveaway for anyone who downloaded the app and sent us a screenshot. You had a chance to win, so we'll announce that winner, and I think you're going to show us a glue gun hack, right?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. So before we get started with all of that, let's say hello to Emily. She is manning the chat, and she's going to announce the winner for the $50 app giveaway.
Hi guys, thanks for everyone who joined us on Tuesday and participated in our giveaway. We wanted to celebrate the release of our new app redesign. So to enter, you had to download the app on your iOS device, sign in, take a screenshot, and post it to Facebook or Twitter. The winner of our $50 giveaway is Jill Dixon Boteler. If you are in the chat with us watching right now, make sure that you email support@blitsy.com to claim your $50. I'll make sure that it also goes on her post so she knows that she's the winner. Thanks everyone who is loving our new app, and we hope it's a lot easier and a lot better and such a great experience for you. And then if you are chatting along with us, be sure to ask questions, participate, let me know if there's anything that Katie and Claudia are showing that you have more questions about, and I will do my best to pass those along to them.
Thanks, Emily.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jill. There's so much you can get for $50
Yes.
on the app, and I'm telling you, it is addicting because it makes it so easy to just drop things in your cart and oops, I just have another Blitsy box coming. So before we jump into Ken Oliver, I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about the free Prima paper pads we have going on right now. And I wanted to bring this up because they're going to be gone today.
There's no way.
This has been a very, very popular promotion that we did this week. And so if you have stuff that you want to get, this is the time to do it because you can throw some free Prima paper pads in your cart. So I'm going to show you just a couple of the pads and how that works. Basically, we have the smaller 6x6 paper pads, which you can choose 2 free in your order if you have an order of $20 or more. So you actually choose the paper pads that you want.
That's awesome.
And this is just some of them that you can choose from. But these are really awesome patterned papers from Prima.
Yeah,
this is kind of closed.
I have some scissors here.
So you can choose 2 of the smaller, and then there's also these larger paper packs, the A4 stacks, and you can choose one of those or 2 of these. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And these are all, there's such a great variety.
I love the blues in this one.
Yeah, these are like some kind of rich floral.
I think yesterday my favorite color was yellow, today it's blue.
It changes day to day.
It does.
These are like some more pastel tones. And
yes.
then this one is my favorite. It has cats.
Oh.
Where'd they go?
You probably already took them. Okay.
Has little cats. So yeah, so there's a bunch of fun new patterns to play around with.
So how that works one more time is you choose at least $20 worth of items, put it in your cart, choose the paper pad or pads that you want, And then when you're checking out, use the promo code FREEPAPER, and it'll automatically take off the price of the pad that you have chosen. So very cool. It's just a nice little bonus for if you're already getting craft supplies, get some paper with it. So they will go, I'm pretty sure, quickly today because it started yesterday and we're almost out. So once they're gone, they're gone. All right, let's move on to the fun stuff too. Ken Oliver is going to join us via Skype. Unfortunately, we couldn't have him actually here with us today, but he is in his studio and he has some amazing new products that we have on the site right now. He's got the cut and color stamps and dies. He's got new water media paper, and we thought who better to hear it from but Ken Oliver himself. So let's call him and get him on this chat. He's standing by. He's due for a visit here too.
Yes, he is.
I think.
It's been a few months.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. We were just saying it's been too long since you've actually been here. We need to set up a visit.
Hey, let's do it. I'm up for it. I'm in Chicago.
It's fun that we can do this via Skype too, though. So
Right, and I'm only next door. I'm in Indiana, so it's not like
true.
I'm terribly far away.
Yes. Better planning in advance next time, and we'll get you here.
Yeah, but this is cool because I love technology, and I get to come like live from my studio.
Exactly,
Cool.
which is cool because I don't think we've done this before with you, so they get to actually see behind you and where you create. So this is like where you're actually creating in your studio?
Yeah, this is my studio. It's the third floor of a building that was built in about 1900. My windows right over here all face the Ohio River. So beautiful river views, and it's just fantastic.
So cool. We need to make a field trip out there too and see it.
That would be fun.
So Emily is going to be manning the chat, so people might have questions, but I wanted you to kind of jump in and tell us about some of these new products. We have the cut and color, we have the new media paper, and we thought what better way to let everyone know about it than to have it come straight from you. So
I'm excited to tell you guys about it. And I gotta say, Emily, you are so beautiful today. You're beautiful every day. You're beautiful today.
You're so sweet, Ken. You're like,
It's a joke. If you give her a compliment, she's gonna choose you to win a prize. I'm probably not eligible, but I just like to compliment her. And, anyway,
Ken knows the secret.
I'm super
Anyone that's
excited
new.
because we have new cut and color dies, and the idea behind that is they're dies and stamps that are designed for you to cut and color. So it's super cool. There are 8 of them. There are daisies with butterflies. There are poppies.
Ooh, pretty.
These are beautiful.
Yeah,
there's a real, what do I say, like illustrative style to this. So you can color them. And in fact, I went ahead and I just stamped some so you could see those by themselves. So that's the poppy.
They're gorgeous just even before they're colored.
This is the butterfly and the daisy. Look how great that
so
is.
pretty.
Isn't that
Wow.
So,
What size are those?
Those are fantastic. And you'll notice that the size of them, they're really large. These, the large ones are 6 by 6.
Wow.
So that lends itself especially well. If you want to, what I discovered over the weekend, you can stamp, for instance, like this poppy mandala die in your journal a bunch of times and make your own coloring page.
Oh,
cool.
It's a cool idea. And these stamps kind of work the same way. You can stamp them in your journal and make coloring pages out of them.
Very cool.
So I have a few cut out here that I'll show you. But I'm super excited about them because they're very unique.
Wow.
This is the background piece. You can use this independently with a little creative die cutting. Fold it over and run through the die cutting machine. We can make a beautiful shaped card that's the shape of a flower.
Oh, wow.
Put this into a flower. Filling in and painting it. And I've cut these all on the new watercolor paper, the water media paper that you guys also have on special today. That water media paper works great for die cutting. It's a heavyweight paper.
Very cool.
It's wonderful.
So we haven't even used it yet. It's
No,
it's
we haven't.
pretty new, and we haven't even gotten our hands on it. But I'm hearing feedback that is it like a true white? Is that?
It's ultra bright white.
Okay.
And
that's
that was the
awesome.
deciding factor as I was like researching papers last year.
Uh-huh.
I'm not kidding. I researched hundreds of papers from all over the world, from Italy and Switzerland and really all over the world. But what makes Color Burst look so good is ultra bright paper. Color Burst is watercolor, so it's transparent. You see through it. And with this ultra white bright paper, your watercolor really, really shines.
Okay.
That's great.
So that's kind of the thing. And what's also unique about this paper is the front side is textured. So if you like to do watercolor techniques or you want to do washes for card backgrounds, it's perfect for that. The back side is smooth. So if you like to stamp on it, like what I've done here, you get a really, really crisp image.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it's a very versatile paper. This kind of paper is called duotone. It's actually two kinds of paper that are made together.
Okay.
It's another cool thing about it.
Awesome.
Awesome. So
Other water media papers, I know those are on sale today too, and they're a great value. We have lots and lots of sizes. We have 8.5 by 11s. We have 12 by 12s for artists who like to paint big. We have 11 by 17.
Oh, wow.
These are fantastic. These are, I can't see it so well. They're craft cards with watercolor paper stitched to the front.
Oh, that's fun.
But because I knew we were going to be talking about this today, I whipped up a little project.
Of course you did.
with one of the craft paper cards with watercolor paper on the front of it. And I actually used this butterfly mandala die because what I realized, I knew this when we were designing them, see it has all those little pieces in it?
Yeah.
You can actually color those pieces, and I colored these like monarchs.
Yeah.
And I put them on a turquoise background, and I colored them like monarchs, and then cut them out
And use them
and
separately.
as little bitty die pieces. So out of this, like this one, for example, you get 5 butterflies, 4 flowers, and a ton of leaves that you can cut up and use in different ways. So it's a really versatile stamp. You can use it big or you can use it small. And then all the butterfly, if I had a bigger card or more time, I would have put this on it too somehow.
Yeah.
But that might be too much, I don't know. But they're really versatile dies. And in the watercolor paper, we have bookmarks. Yay for bookmarks. These great little gifts. You can
Yes.
just slap a stamp and some watercolor paper on there and a tassel on the end. You got kind of a super nice little gift. ATC cards already cut for you.
Wow.
You got 5 by 7 cards. This I love. It's a banner kit.
We love banners
yes.
here.
So the banners are fun. And today at 3 p.m. Central Time on Facebook Live, I'm going to do a quick demo of how to cut and color and make banners like this. And check this out. You can even color the clothespins with Color Burst.
What?
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
smart. I love how you just take everything and bring it like one level above what everyone else thinks about, because I wouldn't have thought to do that.
That's so
But I'll be
pretty.
doing this on Facebook Live today at 3.
So how do we find that?
Also,
How can we find you on
color-
Facebook Live?
I'm sorry?
How can we find you on Facebook Live?
It'll be on my personal page. I guess I'm Ken Oliver or Kenneth Oliver.
Okay.
If you just look me up in Facebook, my profile picture is me standing by a little sign that says the Book Nook.
Okay. So
I'll
look
be
up
doing
Ken
this
Oliver on
one.
Facebook, 3 o'clock Central. We'll be there.
3 o'clock Central Time. I'll be doing this one on Facebook Live. I have a couple other examples here just to show you how versatile those dies are. This is on one of my 6x6 media boards,
So
but you can also
pretty.
do it on a 6x6 watercolor paper. And I just used a turquoise background and embossed some butterflies for my stamps there, and then cut out a few of these poppies from the poppy mandala and put those on there.
What
And
did
same
you
thing
What did
here.
you paint the poppies with? Is that Color Burst?
Color Burst.
Yes.
What do you think? Color Burst is
I
the
just
most-
wanted to set you up for it.
It's the ultimate coloring medium because you can use it for lots of things. And here I made some cherry blossoms.
Oh, pretty.
And
I just
this year-
think, sorry to cut you off, I just think so many people are used to kind of the tap and spray or spray and tap method that they don't realize that you can paint that beautifully with the Color
Yeah.
Burst.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be demonstrating at 3 o'clock today on Facebook Live.
Fun.
It's really like coloring with Color Burst and coloring to get those beautiful details and all that gradient shading.
I can't wait.
It's fun to paint with Color Burst.
Definitely. We need to do
Yes, we
some
need to try
painting.
some of that.
So I'm super excited you guys have the dies and the stamps today and the water media paper. It's awesome paper. I think everybody will really love it.
Yeah, we've linked it all right below, and let's check in with Emily and see if there's any questions for Ken while we have him here.
Hey, so we have a ton of Ken Oliver lovers that have joined us today. We know that our customers are huge fans of Ken, and I feel like every single time he joins us, it's so great because you're always learning something from him, and he's always showing something new. We did have a question on the card with the butterflies. How did you do the thank you on the card? They were wondering about what technique that was.
With clear embossing powder. I don't know if you can see it so well, but I embossed it first with clear embossing powder and then heat it so the embossing powder melts. And then I just did a turquoise wash over it.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Easy to do.
it acts as a resist.
Yeah,
right?
it does. It makes a little resist there so the watercolor doesn't stick to it.
Very cool. Any other questions, Emily?
Awesome. That was, I think, a couple people had that theory. I think some people were asking about a wash, or someone said that even their husband was blown away by color burst. So if you haven't, I think we're all always blown away by color burst. So if you haven't tried it yet, seriously, add it to your cart today and give it a try. You will not be disappointed. And make sure that you join Ken on Facebook Live on his page later today so you can see him in action. You will not regret it.
Do you have anything else in your bag of tricks that you want to share with us, or?
Yeah, I'll show you one more coloring project. Just give me a second to
Okay.
get it.
Of course he does. He's one of those ones that it's just like there's.
Of course, there's something you haven't
Yes,
seen.
he's color bursting every day and using these products.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
that's
On
gorgeous.
color burst painting. And I taught this over the weekend in Boston at a trade show for the Collins group. And it was the first time that I taught it in the USA. I've taught it in Japan before, but first time I taught this in the USA. And it was super fun because it's coloring with color burst.
Uh-huh.
So, we use some wet on wet technique and some skillful coloring to get all that 3-dimensional detail in that.
Wow,
So
it's beautiful.
that's another way that you can use color burst, and it's so versatile.
That's gorgeous. I want to take that class. Can beginners kind of follow along with you when you do those classes, or do you have to be pretty experienced?
No, it's not an advanced class at all. It's very, very simple. In fact, if you can hold the paintbrush, in my classes, I'm there really to guide each person through what we do with a lot of one-on-one instruction, because it's all really, really easy. And once you get the technique down, it's basically just color by numbers.
Right.
It is.
I love it.
It's really simple.
Well, thank you so much. Emily, any more questions before we let Ken go?
They're just really loving that beautiful artwork. I think there's definitely going to be some people checking into his Facebook Live later today to see those techniques in action. I know that Ken is obviously jetting all over the world to teach these techniques. I don't know. I feel like maybe he should come here and teach these techniques.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. I need to come up there anyway because I haven't been in so long and I miss you guys, and it's time to go eat at some good restaurants too.
Yeah, let's get some Portillos and do some watercoloring.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks so much for joining us,
you,
Ken.
Thank you for having me. Y'all have a great day.
We'll see you at 3 o'clock on your Facebook.
All right, see you
Thanks.
then. Bye-bye.
Bye. He's always so much fun to have, and I'm always so inspired to use his products once we see him in action. It's just really, really great, the things that he can do with color burst, with the water media paper. Those cut-in colors I've never seen anything like that because they're so big and you can cut them up and use the individual pieces.
Right. I love all the detail.
So
And
it
then
makes
those
you look
banner
good.
shapes.
Yeah.
I was thinking, even with just the tap and spray technique for color burst, how cool an abstract banner would be.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we'll get motivated to do our own banner after we see his Facebook Live today.
Yes.
So, all right, so moving on, we're going to do some shaker cards, right?
Yes.
Okay, Claudia brought all the stuff. We did this on our Facebook Live yesterday. I think we're going to do a little bit different here.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be, I'll show you a couple of different toppings that we have available right now for sale.
And so these are the Queen & Co. shaker cards that come as kits. And Claudia will kind of break it down for you.
Yes, so they come packaged like this, and inside you're gonna, actually I'll use this one. Inside each little package, you're going to find everything that you need to make one shaker card. So it comes with the A2 sized folded card, note card. It comes with the little liner. You'll see what that's used for in just a sec. It comes with the top layer, and then it comes with the middle layer, which is this fun 3-dimensional foam that's got adhesive on both sides. So it's got
all the
everything
dirty
you need.
work is
Yes.
basically done for you. It sets you up for success with shaker card, and not just like a regular circle. You can get different shapes too, which you're gonna
Yes.
see. This one is kind of like the bubble shapes.
Yep, there's a bunch of nice, so you don't have to worry about running it through your dye machine and then doing another layer and then like how do you cut through the foam. It's all done for you. It's really, really easy to assemble, as you'll see here. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna do this, I believe they call this one the bubbles. It's little die cut circles. So the first thing you wanna do is just punch out all of these little shapes from your card.
And I'm pretty sure you can use those for something
Yes,
down the line.
you can definitely keep these. I definitely keep the 3D foam shapes that pop out, and I'll show you why in a little bit. You can do another technique with these. But I'm gonna pop out all of these little shapes, and this is what's creating your window for all of the cute little toppings that you can put into the card. So you just wanna make sure these are all.
That's like the hardest part of this,
Yeah.
just passing it out.
Just-
And so that makes it pretty easy.
And there's some designs that are just like one large cutout window so that you can, one of our, Marisha, right? She
Yeah.
suggested you could put a photo behind there.
Oh, yeah.
And do like a fun holiday card. So there's some really nice shapes that you can take a look at in our sale today.
I think we've linked them all below, so take a look at those. And with our cool new technology, you can still watch the video while you scroll down
Yes.
below.
So I'm just gonna add, I have some, a piece of washi here that I'm gonna add where the bubbles are. So I'm adding this to the folded card part of it. So that when you,
And you can decorate that part however you
However
want.
you
can
want.
use scrapbook paper, you're using some washi sheets.
right, you can use solids, patterns. So I'm gonna then peel up one side of this. And you can see that it's tacky, it's sticky. So then you're just gonna line it up and press down. And so now you have the front of your card created there with all of the little cutout spaces that you're gonna add toppings to. So I have some glitter here that I'm gonna add.
So I think we have the glitter as a part of this sale.
Yes.
You could also use sequins that you have at home. You could use
use-
anything you want to put in there.
Yep, little paper confetti. So I'm just adding some blue glitter.
How did you know blue was my favorite color today?
Lucky guess, lucky guess. So now I'm just gonna add some silver. Like that. Okay. So then you can just kind of push the extra stuff into the openings like so. Okay, so now's the fun part. So you're going to peel up the top layer like that. And it's okay if some of the glitter kind of pops out because this is not the front of
You're
your
gonna
card.
cover it
Yeah.
anyways.
So you have the little plastic liner that comes in the kit for you. Sorry, I got glitter on this one, so I'll just flip it over. And you stick it in place. And you can see that now the glitter can move around in there. And it also comes with the top layer. So as you can see, it doesn't matter if you kind of made a
Yeah.
mess here. We have a lot of static in this studio for some reason. We found out as
I
working.
think it's all of the like equipment
Yes.
we have. It makes it like our hair's like
It's all staticky. But it does not matter because you have this layer that you're going to add to the top. And I have some tape here somewhere.
So I want to point out really quick, the quality of these cards is unbelievable. When we were at CHA, the trade show this year, and I walked into the booth, I didn't really know what I was looking at. I just started picking up cards, and I was like, wow, their creative team or design team has stepped it up. This is unbelievable. And then I realized it was all kits and that it all came together for you, and I was like blown away. I literally had goosebumps just how much I loved these. So I couldn't wait until we had them. This is our second time featuring them at Blitsy, so I know that it's going to go quickly. If you guys want to get in on this shaker card game, do it today, because I know a lot of the toppings are already gone that they offer. So we've got some of the glitter and
some of the flocking, which I'm going to show you in just a second what that looks like. But there you go. So then you have
your fun shaker
card. And it's like Katie said, it's really sturdy, nice quality cardstock.
It really is.
It just feels like a nice weight. You can stand it up. It's really nice.
You
quality.
would be super proud to give anybody this card because it's really high quality. This one that you've completed here too, it just feels like it was really hard to do, but it was not.
All I did was add a little stamped sentiment and some twine there. So you can see how you can really, you could add some washi to the front with a little stamped sentiment. It's super easy to turn it into like a really, really fancy, expensive looking card in no time at all. And then this one is using one of their pop-up shapes, which is essentially the same idea, except you can add this to a scrapbook page layout. This one is just like a pretty patterned paper card. So if you want to show more of the background of something, you can just add a little element of...
Yeah, it's like a dimensional element that you can fill with whatever toppings you want as well in there. So that's pretty cool.
And
are you going to show us one of those, or what?
Are you going to
show me this?
Yes.
Okay.
So, as I said before, you can save the little shapes that pop out of the card kit, and I'm going to show you the flocking. So, I'm just sticking it on some pattern paper here, and so you just peel up one of the line sides, and you still have this liner up here. And then you can peel up that liner.
Which this would have essentially been the trash of
waste.
The shaker card that some people might just throw in their garbage and be like, oh, well, that's not part of my card, I don't need it. But Claudia is reusing it.
So you can, it's just so cool because you pay money to buy stuff like this.
Yeah.
So if you're getting it for free with the kit anyway, so you might as well use it up in another way. So then you can just, this is the flocking. So I had never used flocking before, and I didn't really understand what it was, but it's essentially...
Ooh. I want to feel that.
Yeah, so it's like felt.
Yeah, it makes it into like a little felt.
It's a little felt pop-up. So it comes in a bunch of different colors. This is really fun for making like little animals or for holiday cards.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of like Santa suits with red flocking and that kind of thing. So that's a lot of fun. So we do still have these available. I think they get overlooked sometimes because people don't understand what it is necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just kind of...
That's really cool.
Rub it into place and it's fuzzy.
Emily, do we have any questions so far?
We have a lot of people. Lori B just said the last time that we sold this, she bought pretty much the whole set. She just made one last night, and she's like, I now have to buy more, make more. She's also going to be posting that card in our private Facebook group, which I sent a link to. So if you are not in that group, make sure you join. A lot of people are sharing their great creations in it. Chris asked if you could color on the cards, which you definitely can, right? Because it is cardstock.
It is cardstock. It's just plain thick cardstock. It is a coated cardstock, so you may want to just test on the other side, depending on what markers you're using.
But so that you don't get smearing.
Right, so you don't get smearing. But I assume that any kind of quick drying alcohol marker is probably fine to use on there.
Great question. I can't wait to see Lori's shaker cards. Good for you, Lori, picking them all up. Because I think they're not very easy to find. So when you can find them at Blitsy, take advantage.
Yeah.
We've got them linked right below. So any other questions?
Somebody asked, what else can you use the flocking for if you weren't using it, like, not necessarily the Queen and Co version or for the card, just in general, what else kind of do you use flocking powder in?
I mean, it's really created to be added to any kind of strong adhesive because it'll just coat the adhesive and create the texture. In this instance, with the shaker card, you could use it in here as well. But it's really more about it's creating a new texture, a new surface on adhesive surfaces. So
you could do it on like just score tape if
yes,
you
you
wanted,
could
rather
just
than
do
using these.
Exactly, you could just do any kind of strong double-sided adhesive, and you can create a design. And basically, like anything that you could do foil on. If foil will stick to it, this flocking will stick to it.
Another option.
Yes.
Any other questions?
I don't see any more questions. I also want to point out, though, in that sale, in addition to the pop-ups where Claudia showed you, you can kind of use the sticky and put like the glitter or the flocking powder on it. We also have stickums from them, which come in sentiments, shapes, there's flowers, leaves, and those are kind of the same thing. It's just a clear adhesive sticker, and you can put your glitter or your flocking powder or any kind of other fine material on it. So make sure you check those out as well.
That's right, and then that helps kind of complete the whole card. So you buy the set, and then you buy the stickums, and you can use that kind of as your sentiment on your card, because like I think there's like a thank you one, so you'd put that on there, and you could rub the flocking powder, or you could rub the glitter. So those are really cool too.
Yep. So essentially, it's just like this flower shape. This was one of those stickums. So it's already pre-cut for you, double-sided adhesive. So you just peel up, stick, peel up, and add whatever you want on top.
Amazing and so easy. All right, so we have one more thing we wanted to share with you. This is a glue gun hack. I'm pretty sure all of you have a glue gun. And so we're going to show you a quick video to get you inspired, and Claudia will show you the final project when we're done. Take a look. Claudia, I love this and so easy.
Thank you.
You can see in the video just how easy that was. Can you kind of just walk us through really quick?
Sure. So this is a really easy way to add texture to a lot of things. You could add it to those like plain craft boxes or any kind of craft shapes. You can add it to plastic. I have just a really basic glass vase that I had that was kind of boring. So I thought, I believe Megan actually was the one who taught me this technique, but she left it clear. She had done it some months back. But all you do is just take your glue gun, just make sure you have a handful of glue sticks at the ready because they run out pretty quickly. And then you just randomly spin the vase or whatever technique you feel comfortable with to get the glue. And you know hot glue dries almost instantly. So you just cover it as like you would, when you're crafting with it otherwise. Make sure that you have every part of the vase covered, and then you can add whatever color paint you want. I just used acrylic paint. Let it completely dry between coats so that you get nice coverage. And then it looks almost like it's some kind of porcelain.
It looks expensive.
Like
it really does.
Pottery.
This would be really, and then I love, we're not doing the demo right now, but the flowers that you made to put in there. Like, what a great Mother's Day gift.
Yeah,
that would
really
be.
quick, really inexpensive. And as you can see here, I added it to a taller vase. But like I said, you can add it to pretty much any surface that you can use hot glue on. And it just creates a really fun texture.
It really does. So just wanted to leave you guys with a little bit of easy inspiration that anyone can do today. Before we go, I want to check in with Emily one more time. Are there any questions or anything lingering?
Carissa said you can do this with cans too, which is another great idea. Another great upcycle in honor of Earth Day, which is tomorrow.
That's right.
Tying it all
true.
together.
All full circle.
Yes.
Full circle. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks, Ken, for being here via Skype. Make sure you check out his live on Facebook today so he can show you how he's going to watercolor his banners with
That's right.
Color Burst.
So 3 p.m. Central.
Exactly. And just look up Ken Oliver on Facebook. We'll see you guys there and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.